jackets, depending on how. Here comes another. Just a little while ago, I was sitting here enjoying my coffee and watching the birds on the bird feeder. And then I was looking up the river. There, the moose cow with the two calves came walking along. It's a quite nice spot to enjoy the coffee. Today it's -20 outside, and later I'll show you what the car looks like. It's ice all over the windshield and the windows we have to fix and get remove before we can take the dogs walking. So in a little while. When it's this cold, I put on extra clothing. First of all, some extra wool socks. And then the extra pants. The dogs also know what is going to happen. They're very happy to get a walk. And you might notice there is a new dog here. It's a neighbor sent me a text earlier on today and asked if I could look after his dog for some hours. So, Ninni. So this is Ninni. She's an Alaska Husky. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and Bosse. Yeah. That's what I put on extra on my feet. And when it comes to jackets, I'll show you. I have three types of jackets, depending on how cold it is. You have this fairly light one, down. I use when it's like 5-10 minus, and I actually use it all year round. I always carry this one with me on hikes. And then you have this heavier one that I use when it's 10 to 20, 25, and depending on how much action I'm going to have myself. And then you have seen this one, the expedition down, and it's -30 and colder. And I'm not going to use this one today. And then you have also a different set of gloves. I also use different set of gloves. These are a little bit thinner and these are a lot heavier. And if it gets really cold, I'm using down mittens. It's okay to have different colors on them so you know what you're going to use. And today I'm going to use these. Quite nice weather. And maybe the sun will come over the horizon today. We're going here. You can see it's ice all over the windshield and the windows. So then it's to get inside of there on and glowing and see what happens. They have 2-3 cylinders going, 3, and there we have 4 cylinders going. And then force some more speed. Put that in 3. Put on again. Blower. Then just let it rest for some time. While we're waiting for the car to tow up. Oh, I'm going to switch off the lights. We don't need use electricity and power to have the lights on. There, it's just a little. We can use the spare time to take a look at the hens or roosters mostly. Hi! Look, 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 look. Yeah! Let's see if they have water, and they do. And they had hoped to get hens out of the chickens, but it turned out to be 4 roosters. Look, 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 look. Have some food in here, shake it, make it come out, and then also some extra food in here. Yeah. Yeah. And in here we have the compartment using when it's like outside. And here we have 1 rooster and 2 hens. And sometimes we even have eggs, but in the winter it's hardly any eggs. Luckily, when you get the car going and the engine starts to warm up, the heater also reaches the windshields and other windows. So now I'm going to try to get off the ice. We'll have to use the scraper. Actually, you also have to scrape the mirrors because they also get iced down. So that's the next one. You have to be a bit careful so you don't push it out of alignment, then you won't see anything anyway. Now I can see, so now I'm going to get the dogs and we'll go for a walk. In. I keep Ninni on the leash. She's new, so I don't know what she might want to do. And here we have lots of tracks, and here the moose have been eating and jumped the fence. Quite fresh. You see, the Alaska Husky wants to hunt a lot more than the Labradors want. And here you can actually see tracks of reindeer. It's semi-domesticated reindeer who use this area as spring and fall pasture. But there are a few of them left here. So they graze in this area, and sometimes they get on the inside of our fence. That it's not so good when I'm walking the dogs, but usually it's okay. You see the dogs smell, try to figure out, and outside here has also been animals, and they're digging in the snow to get down to the ground to eat. Quite interesting. And here you can see the smaller poo showing its reindeer. Moose have a much bigger poo. Dogs love to eat moose droppings. It's mainly fiber. They like the reindeer droppings, the moose droppings, and also the horse poo. But it makes lots of nice fiber for them. And get themselves very nice poo. Playing with the food. The sky is quite nice in the south, but I still can't see the sun directly. And the ridge in the middle, and I actually see at least one reindeer in silhouette. The reindeer in the middle of the road.